Hey, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie.
You're listening to Not-Stalgia, the podcast that's on do some math here, 2018 to 2025. What's that? Like, seven-ish years mission to watch absolutely every single thing that I ever saw as a child with you.
Wow.
And see what you think. Is this therapy? Kate, have you ever seen a TV show called... Space Cases.
I don't think so. Is this part of Space Month?
Yeah,
a month that I invented completely by myself without any input from anyone else.
Our entire life right now is part of Space Month. This, Kate, is a children's TV show that ran on Nickelodeon that is set in space. It's kind of like a Star Trek kind of thing for children.
Oh, okay.
And it ran from March 2nd, 1996 to January 27th, 1997 for 2 seasons and 26 episodes. It was created by Peter David and Bill Mumy. Do those names mean anything to you?
I love the name Mumy.
Mumy. So Peter David was a comic book writer, and Bill Mumy was a child actor on the original Lost in Space. He's the boy. Will Robinson.
I don't know what that is.
He was also part of the novelty music duo Barnes and Barnes. Do you know the song Fish Heads? Did I ever make you listen to that? Where it's like,
no.
Fish Heads, Fish Heads. You would hate it. Anyway, he co-created this show. I have the faintest memories of this. Like, I know it was on. I kind of remember seeing it a little bit. I wasn't like obsessed with it or anything, but my biggest, the thing that hyped me up the most for this is that Walter Emmanuel Jones, who was the actor who played the Black Power Ranger in the original Power Rangers, is in it. So I just remember, even as a kid, being like, oh my God, that's the guy. That's my guy from Power Rangers. It also has, and I never know how to say her name. She was on Firefly later. Her name is Jewel Staite. Staite.
Sure.
She's in this as a kid as well. So
cool.
2 familiar faces. Other than that, though, I'm just excited to kind of revisit it. It's sort of like really in the fog of Nickelodeon from my childhood. Not one of the ones that stood out to me, but I've always been a little curious to see it again.
Like a space-based fever dream.
Yeah. And we're going to watch season 2, episode 7, which is called All You Can Eaty. It has some guest stars in it. I really had to decide which one to show you. There's other episodes that have Mark Hamill in it, George Takei in it. Very, very fun. I will let you see who these guest stars are for yourself when we get there. They're very Nickelodeon guest stars.
Okay.
So you might have no idea what's going on.
I don't know what's happening.
Please, ma'am, your driver's license.
I do not have a driver's license.
Then I'm afraid you're going to have to shave your head.
What? I shall do no such thing.
Then give us your pass.
That is preposterous.
What's going on?
It's the Space Patrol. Miss Davenport has broken the law.
This is absurd. I have broken no laws. Oh no, it's them again.
That's not the Space Patrol.
Oh, no, these guys. They're just practical jokers.
Why do you guys keep bothering us?
Because you're suckers! Suckers!
Apparently they come from a planet where morons evolved from idiots.
You gotta get these guys.
How's this CGI?
A lot of CGI, really whack 3D animation. The music, though, is pretty great.
Yeah.
So we've got a very diverse cast, both racially and
Aliens.
Alienally.
All right,
There's a lot of
explaining
exposition happening here, but I'm just bopping.
They like went through a wormhole or something and they're lost.
Catalina can walk through the wall.
She has rainbow hair too. These are like their teachers or something. It's like they're on a field trip and then they got sucked through a wormhole and it's going to take years to get home.
Nice.
It's like kind of like Star Trek Voyager, which you also haven't seen.
No.
This was not a breakout hit for Nickelodeon, I would like to point out. It's a reason you've never heard of it. Like you'd heard of Ren and Stimpy.
All right, so these kids are like doing STEM, I guess. They're analyzing different atmospheres of different planets.
Here's our guest stars.
Oh, it's the Pete and Pete's.
Well, yeah, there's
It's
Danny
one
Tamborelli.
Pete. We got one Pete. And
Recognize the other?
Michelle Trachtenberg,
Yeah,
R.I.P.
R.I.P..
Man, her death really got overshadowed, though, by Gene Hackman. Really stinks. Okay, so the Pete and Pete's are here. Why are these kids in charge?
I mean...
These kids are, like, transmitting a message
Yeah.
that they're going to be obliterated by an asteroid, the space kids.
Kids always know how to use telecommunications technologies more than the adults, you know, cutting edge technology.
That's true. They're doing, like, a little FaceTime, but it's just filming the ceiling fan. All right, so what's his name? Emmanuel Jones?
Walter Emmanuel Jones.
So Walter Emmanuel Jones, he's like the commander, I guess. He'd be wearing a yellow shirt.
Oh, well, excellent.
See?
Excellent
I
memory.
learned this. See, from this intro, you can tell it's all about friendship and wacky
yeah.
antics. I like the alien kids who are just regular kids, but they seem to have antennas or a bald cap on.
She's painted pink.
They're all carbon-based.
Oh, yeah, there's not one really weird
There's not like
alien
one that's just a vapor.
on the budget of this show.
Oh,
yeah.
we got a
No,
vapor.
there's a vapor.
I like that Rattle's really super strong. She's a girl. I love a strong woman. Physically strong woman, emotionally strong woman. I'm here for it. I just love that there is one very pink alien who clearly had a lot of makeup to do. And then everybody else is just a regular kid. But
Pretty
like
normal.
that one pink kid had to get there at like 3 a.m. to do this makeup. The asteroid was fake. It seems like these Pete and Pete kids are little pranksters.
Hilarious.
Why is Danny Tamborelli wearing like a hamster habitrail on his head? Look at it.
I think the budget was a bit limited.
What's happening here?
These two are just chaotic.
Oh my god. What is this?
Sort of puppet creature.
It's got like a tribble energy, kind of. It's very fluffy, but it does have a face and mouth instead of just being an earmuff. There's a little bit of it's actually a very tribbly episode, right? This thing can't stop eating this alien life form.
Oh, but look, now you got like kids trying to hide the animal they found
Yep.
from the adults. Look, it's kids doing kid stuff, Kate, but in space. I think that was the pitch for this show, actually.
Yeah, kids doing kid stuff, but in space. And with like sound effects.
Bill Mooney was like, you know what I enjoyed? Being a child actor in the 60s. It was just terrific.
Super
I'm going to
great.
subject a bunch of children to that in the 90s.
I was treated so well.
You know, it is famously a good experience that always works out. We have a sort of uptight British adult as one of the chaperones.
British adult.
Miss Davenport.
Here are the Pete and Pete's back. Danny Tamborelli and Michelle Trachtenberg, R.I.P. Here to play another wacky prank. They're clearly children, though. They're dressed up and they're like, it's us, the space troopers patrol.
Impersonating officers, definitely a heinous space crime, but also I like that their guest star appearance seems to have just been filmed like in a closet.
Oh, on the set of Pete and Pete.
Yeah, they're always on a screen so far by themselves.
All right, so this puppet space creature is just emitting these like high-pitched wails, like horrifying.
Oh my god.
All right,
Look at
so
its mouth.
this little space creature has grown overnight into like a full-grown person-sized creature.
Even bigger almost, yeah.
Yeah.
Very scary looking.
Yeah, it's got a horrible, horrible mouth. Also, they're on a spaceship with like finite amounts of food, right?
Probably they have to stretch it beyond what it was intended already.
Just like prank calls in space.
Yeah.
Why?
I like this bit. I support it. Just like the two most annoying kids you could imagine, but in space.
Yeah. Horrible.
I'm not sure I understand why this one boy...
He, like, seems to be like an electrically based being.
Okay. He has to
Right?
shove these
The-
wires in his nose to...
The turkey
run-
wishbone on his forehead seems to be conducting electricity. Look at it. It's a turkey wishbone. All right, so now they're prank calling these annoying children.
Incredible.
That one alien with the spirally ears has an absolutely sick space mullet. Look at it. Now the annoying space pranksters are trying to convince the crew that
That little puppet
little
guy.
puppet that they found is like an evil monster that will destroy their ship. I mean,
What are we getting? A little boy who cried wolf going on here?
yeah, it's grown exponentially overnight.
They should be able to assume that it will, continue to grow at this rate. So, like,
Yeah.
our
It's
intrepid
just like
crew...
eating pieces of the ship.
Look, our crew should have figured this out
Oh,
on their
definitely.
own.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is that?
This is just the promo, the Nickelodeon
Oh,
bumper. Wow.
barf.
Wow.
What is this?
We are so lucky that this recording of this episode has some of the commercials.
Oh, my God.
Look, it's an ad for Angry Beavers. Remember this?
No, thank you.
We did watch this many years ago. Do you remember what you thought of it?
I didn't like it, I don't think.
You could just guess that about anything I say you've seen. Sunday at 10:30. Thank God. Get out of church. Just straight up the whole commercial breaks here?
Are you excited about this?
Kate.
You absolute freak.
I could pretty much just watch these commercials instead of watch the space cases.
Oh my God.
Wow. I guess they re-released Peter Pan this year. We didn't delete anything from this movie. Not a
Not
single
one
thing.
thing.
Thank God you didn't have cable, because you would have been inundated with commercials like this.
Oh, absolutely.
Can you describe this toy?
This is a Barbie she has makeup contained in her skirt.
What a high-quality
it's like
product, I'm
lip
sure.
gloss, eyeshadow, blush in her skirt. Those items surely are high quality and won't make your eyes inflamed when you use them. It's Twirlin Make-Up Barbie.
What a disaster.
Wow. There's definitely a class action lawsuit for people who used the Twirlin Make-Up Barbie eyeshadow who now have glaucoma. It's not good. Now there's a music video playing. This is horrible. Literally everyone who's like, oh, TikTok is so overstimulating. It's always been bad, guys. Literally always.
Wow, this is a McDonald's commercial?
What's happening?
Oh my God, I can't tell you. This Space Cases episode kind of sucks.
Tyler,
And
you're so happy right now. I'm
was-
looking at you. I'm watching you watch these commercials, and you are
Kate,
enchanted, ensorcelled.
you got to get yourself a man who looks at you the way that I look at these commercials from 1996 or whatever. Wow, this is an Are You Afraid of the Dark commercial. Whoa. I kind of forgot about this like bubbly branding they did for a while where there's little circles everywhere on Nickelodeon's
It's
promos.
very overstimulating
And
for
then,
me.
yeah, there's just your classic Nickelodeon sort of bumper with 3D animation.
It's too much for me.
Wow. All right, back to the regularly scheduled programming. Where are the adults? How have
This
they
is
not,
a free school, Tyler. There's no grades. Everybody just kind of like does their thing.
How have they not? See, I understand they could hide the tiny version from them. This thing is
Mm-hmm.
bigger than anyone else on the ship.
Isn't there like a residence life person who comes into the dorms to be like, hey, anybody like making toilet wine in here? Growing an extraterrestrial, you know? All right, so they've put it in some kind of like Faraday cage.
It's going to eat its way out of there, guys. We all know. Should have listened to Danny Tamborelli and Michelle Trachtenberg, RIP.
R.I.P. There's a lot of like slides that they have to go down on this ship.
It looks like a pretty fun ship. It's just going to breach the hull, guys, and kill you all.
Not good. They're gonna get sucked out.
Here's an adult.
What is that?
I cannot emphasize enough that this creature is very scary looking.
It is pretty scary looking.
At least its face. Like, sure, the body's just hairy, but look at
Yeah.
that weird...
It's got like kind of like a duck bill, but
Yeah.
short, and its teeth are very sharp.
It's very unsettling.
It's got human eyes. I don't like it.
Don't forget there's a robot person who they've done the bare minimum that you could do to make someone a robot.
Yeah. She's just wearing sparkly bodysuit.
And doing like sort of Mr. Roboto moves slightly.
Yeah. Whoa, what is that? Okay, so now the girl with the rainbow hair, I don't even know her name. She like is able to kind of like hologram herself into other creatures and maybe read minds. Unclear.
She has a power.
Why didn't we do this before? Because she was like, okay, the only, like, this creature does not have any, like, rational thoughts. It's only, like, an irrational hunger, right? Like, it wants to eat us.
Like perhaps she could have did
Done
that
this
little
before,
check when it was
little
little.
preemptive.
And they could have just ejected it into space when
Yeah.
it was easy to do. Look, they have a moral dilemma. Do they kill the monster before it kills them, or do they try to go save it, but they might die? Also, every kid has a power that could be used to murder.
Why wouldn't the teacher just shoot it herself? She's like, all right, little wishbone boy, you're going to have to electrocute it.
Yeah, give
And
it the
then,
electric chair.
Like, little pink girl, I don't even know any of these kids' names. You're going to have to
She said incinerate it. And
like,
then maybe the mind control girl could like go in and absolutely destroy its mind.
lobotomize it.
Yeah.
But like, she could just shoot it. She's the adult here. You are the adult, Miss Davenport.
Miss Davenport wants to keep her hands clean. She's delegating.
Girls in STEM.
Oh my God. This turned into a horror movie. I'm kind of into it.
All right, so Edie, their little pet, has gotten even larger, and the teeth have gotten sharper, and the eyes have gotten scarier.
We're kind of doing like Alien or something
A
here.
little
It's
bit,
like
right?
He's eaten the electric. He's chewed through the electric like a poorly behaved dog. And
rat.
yeah. And now they are in the dark with flashlights. This is kind of cool.
It's not terrible, but it's not great.
No. There's some good ideas here. Would I rather watch commercials? Absolutely.
Yes.
That Barbie with the makeup. I can't get over it.
All right, here's Walter Emmanuel Jones. He is going to sacrifice himself.
He's the commander, you know?
He's a child.
He's a child commander.
I think Miss Davenport is in charge here. She should be the one sacrificing herself.
We did just see her getting a massage from a massage chair while they were all working hard here. The male teacher is really sitting this one out.
It's Commander Seth Goldblop, or whatever his name is.
Even if they survive this, they will be out of food and will all starve to death before they get home. Oh my God, it's enormous.
All right, so they're going to release this alien who is ravenous on a planet called Scarfula?
It's like full of vegetation. He's
Yeah.
going to absolutely destroy
Decimate
this
this
planet.
moon, kill anyone who lives upon it.
We haven't seen him try to eat a human yet, so that's nice. Or
A lot
alien.
of early 3D animation.
Oh yeah.
He did eat that robot, though. He ate her hand.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, anytime you see space, it's like, I was going to say bad computer animation, but, it's TV, it's the 90s,
Yep.
It's pretty good, I guess.
Oh my God, these kids are just down for the count. They're
what's
all
going on?
knocked out.
Why are they so wiped out? Did it, like, suck all the air out?
No, they're faking.
Oh.
For these kids, they're faking their own death.
Oh.
So now they're pranking the little prankster kids by being like, we were killed in this horrible space accident and you have to now watch us die. And the Pete and Pete kids are like, oh my God, this is really traumatic. And then they're like, hey, we were alive the whole time.
See, look, they learned a lesson. Don't do a prank.
Don't do a prank.
To be real for a second, I love a prank, but you really got to know the limits of what's a good prank.
Yeah. A good prank means
Shouldn't
nobody
be
gets hurt.
traumatizing.
Yep.
It shouldn't take more time to clean up than it does to set up. I'm a big believer in that rule.
Yep. And I would say everybody laughs is a good prank.
Yeah.
That's all.
So did you hear that announcer? So over the credits, you hear an announcer cutting in to tell you the Wonder Years is going to be on later today. You hear Mark Summers come in to talk to you.
You okay over there?
This is a good simulation, though. I think sometimes when we watch this stuff on Not-Stalgia, it's like you get it so siloed. It's like, okay, here's Clarissa Explains It All. I think it was good to see this with the commercials, the bumpers, and even the credits there. This is the real deal. It's like how you get sucked in. It's like, okay, I guess I'll stick around and watch the Wonder Years later.
Nick, it's kids like Kevin Arnold on the Wonder Years.
Exactly.
That's why you can watch the Wonder Years on Nickelodeon. Coming up today at 5 o'clock, 4 Central, right after Clarissa.
Yeah.
Yo, this is Mark Summers asking a potentially dangerous question. What would you do? Coming up next on Nick.
Did you have a good time?
I had an okay time. What about you?
I mean, I can see why it's appealing, right? Because it's like, oh, we're in space, but we're kids. We're doing school in space. What would it be like? I'm not going to lie. I had a better time watching you watch the commercials. Because I love to see your face light up with childlike wonder sometimes, occasionally. This felt, right, like a child-friendly spiritual successor to Star Trek, but like not very good. You know what I mean? Like if it was good, I would be like, oh yeah, this is the spiritual successor to Star Trek for kids, number 2, number 4. But it was not very good. I actually think Walter Emmanuel Jones turns in a pretty good performance. Like he's a good kid actor. None of the other kid actors appear to be very good.
He's got to be significantly older than them. This
Right?
is
I
the
know.
mid to late 90s, and he already seemed like at least a
He
late
probably,
teenager on Power Rangers.
It's like late teens, early 20s.
He's in his 20s,
Like very young looking 20s,
Yeah.
but definitely.
But yeah, there's a reason they put him in the lead for sure.
Yeah, he turns in a
He's the
really
best
good
actor in
performance
this.
here. Kid with a wishbone on his head seems to not know any of his lines. And Pink Child seems to be struggling with the makeup. Like, I
mean,
think they're
it's probably
having
getting
some
in her
kind
eyes.
of allergic reaction.
Yeah.
I think they actually used the Barbie twirling makeup skirt to do the makeup.
It's a Barbie with moving parts and makeup all over
Oh,
it.
Tyler, the Barbies of the
nightmare.
mid to late 90s were absolutely unhinged. They had one that was like a Shamu whale trainer. That was before Shamu like ate 3 people in its
Or is
enclosure.
she like missing a limb?
No, but she was supposed to be designed to like go in the water. But then you put her in the water and she became moldy inside.
Wow.
I'm
Incredible.
speaking from experience. I had very few Barbies, like
I thought you had
actual
the
Barbies.
knockoffs.
I had very few actual Barbies that came from like Christmas or a birthday or something like that. And my other Barbies were like hollow, right?
Yeah.
Like you can tell a Barbie from a dollar store knockoff Barbie because the dollar store knockoff Barbie, like when you press on it, it like dimples, right?
It never
comes back out.
Yeah.
But they're the best ones to put in the water because they will drain entirely.
Wow.
The real solid Barbie, the head definitely fills with mold and mildew when you put it in the water. But yeah, there were some really unhinged Barbies.
I like that you've pointed out the advantages of getting the like rose art Barbie. or
Oh,
whatever.
absolutely. Yeah. Great Barbie to bring to the beach. I've heard from parents even as recently as a couple of years ago. You got to have a beach Barbie. Beach Barbie is a Barbie that you buy at the dollar store, and it can get like sand and bird and salt water
And
all
you
up
can
in
throw it out
and then you
if
can
if it goes wrong, if you can't clean it.
Yep, you can be like, all right,
no guilt.
Barbie's going on a
Disposable
STEM
Barbie.
field trip.
Barbie's going to a spa.
She's going to a STEM field trip to the sanitation plant. You can do anything. Barbie showed me you can really do anything.
All right, Kate. Well, Space Cases, not the best thing we watch for Space Month.
No,
The
not
dip
by a
in
long
quality
shot.
from Star Trek, Star Wars, E.T. to Space Cases is pretty stark.
It's precipitous.
But you kind of need it, Star Trek and Star Wars, I think
so.
to really understand the context here. We should have watched Lost in Space, but Space Month is already overstuffed. We got one more Space Month week next week.
What
Kate,
is
I think.
it?
You'll see. It's a cartoon.
Oh, no.
You wouldn't even know what it was if I told you. So you'll just have to tune in next week, Kate, to hear what you watched.
Okay.